Hello, this is my presentation of my alcohol campaign to just say no to alcohol. First, we should cover what addiction is. Addiction is the fact or condition of being addicted to a substance, thing, or activity. Our brains have a reward center, and this is where addiction takes place. How addiction is created. So basically, in the reward system, when chemicals enter the brain, dopamine is released into this place called the synapse. Drugs block the dopamine from re-entering the brain, so it can just be reused. So the brain thinks it hasn't used the dopamine, so it'll just keep on putting out the dopamine, and this will make you have lots of dopamine in the synapse, making you feel a good amount of pleasure. Your brain will soon probably get used to this pleasure and want to have more of the drug to feel that pleasure again, so you'll take more. And this will change your brain on how you feel and act, and this could get so worse that you will take the drug just to feel normal. Alcohol is a depressant, so it slows the functions of the central nervous system. It can affect the digestive system, central nervous system, the circulatory system, and the endocrine system the most. And we should cover what drug abuse is. Drug abuse is the habitual misuses of a substance. Some statistics here. For alcohol is by age 15, 33% of teens have had one drink. By age 18, 60% of teens have had one drink. In 2015, 7.7 million adolescents aged 12 to 20 had a few sips in the past month. Deaths from alcohol are 1,580 car accidents related to alcohol, 1,269 homicides, 245 alcohol poisonings, falls, burns, and drownings, and 492 suicides. Now, for car accidents, you can prevent car accidents by, you can see here, most importantly, you should not drink and drive. If you are able to, you should instead drive for your friend instead of your friend driving for you, if you're not drunk at least. If you can't drive, you should probably call an adult who is not drunk, of course, to drive you home instead. There are ways to just say no to alcohol when someone is trying to pressure you to drink alcohol. You can say, I am driving home, I have to wake up tomorrow morning, I am a designated driver. And if the pressure gets super bad, you can say this in-depth phrase here: I don't drink because I don't want to have the possibility of getting heart disease or having the risk of going into a coma or dying. Also, people who are not drunk are easier to talk to, and I don't want to be hard to talk to. Also, I can have meaningful and pleasant conversations with people who I do want to talk to. And when you're saying this, you want to be assertive so it can stick in people's minds, so that the pressure can be lessened, and all you have to do is say, no, I don't want to drink. Some extra statistics here of how drugs can be bad for your life is, as you can see, in 2012, there were 29 arrests for heroin, there were 45 arrests for meth, and 98 total arrests, and this includes all other drugs. And then by 2018, there were 109 arrests for heroin, 75 arrests in meth, and for the total amount of arrests, including all other drugs, there was 295. You saw this in the Press Enterprise newspaper. So that's where I got that information from. And ways that you can quit alcohol. To start out, you should get rid of temptations, announce your goal, be upfront about your new limits, avoid bad influences, and learn from the past. Getting support, you should lean on some close friends or family members. You should build a sober social network and make meetings a priority. You can steps to a sober lifestyle, taking care of yourself, building your support network, develop new activities and interests, continue treatment, deal with stress in a healthy way. To manage some cravings, you can talk to someone you trust, distract yourself until the urge passes, remind yourself of your reasons for not drinking, and accept the urge and write it out instead of trying to fight it. So basically, you accept your urge and you write it out until it's away, but you still fight it. What to do if you slip? You can get rid of the alcohol and get away from the setting where you are lapsed. Remind yourself that one drink or a brief lapse doesn't have to turn into a full-blown relapse. Don't let feelings of guilt or shame keep you from getting back on track. Call your sponsor, counselor, or a supportive friend right away for help. Some goals can be, I will stop drinking alcohol, and my date to quit is blank. So you get a date to quit. I'll stop drinking on weekends, starting as of the certain date. I will limit my Saturday and Sunday drinking to no more than 3 drinks per day or 5 drinks per weekend. After 3 months, I will cut back my weekend drinking even more to a maximum of 2 drinks per day and 3 drinks per weekend. I do recommend, instead of having drinks, just don't have drinks. I mean, you can have water. How to help someone if you're not dealing with that alcoholism, but like your friend is. You should probably talk to the person about their drinking, learn all you can about addiction, take action, don't make excuses for your loved ones' behavior, don't blame yourself, and take care of yourself while helping them so that you don't fall into alcoholism. Some places to turn for help can be Alcoholics Anonymous, Smart Recovery, Al-Anon, and Al-Latin. In the U.S., Behavioral Health Treatment Services Locator. So that will do with this part. So I'm going to move over to this place. This is the causes of alcohol. Some short-term effects can be for low consumption, that relaxing feeling, the lowered inhibition, poor concentration, slow reflexes, slow reaction time, and slow brain activity. For medium consumption alcohol, slowed speech, sleepiness, altered emotions, poor vision, increased urine production, more blood flow to skin surface, lower core body temperatures. For high consumption of alcohol, you can experience vomiting, uncontrolled urination, uncontrolled defecation, breathing difficulties, loss of consciousness, alcohol poisoning, coma, and possible death. And then long-term effects, these are very, very extreme and very, very bad when you have a long-term effect of alcohol. These can disrupt brain development, liver damage, brain cells die, stomach and intestinal ulcers, blood pressure increase, which leads to heart disease, heart attacks, strokes, alcoholism, death, and fetal alcohol syndrome in unborn children. So it is important, if you are pregnant, not to have really any alcohol. I did mention cirrhosis of the liver. If I didn't, well, we're going to talk about it right now. This is one of the most common and serious issues that long-term alcohol consumption can do to the body. Cirrhosis is basically when alcohol kills cells in the liver. This creates pressure in the liver, and your body will revert your blood into a different bloodstream pathway, which will cause many effects to happen. So like your liver and kidney won't be detoxifying the blood, so the toxins can go back up and go to your brain. So basically, like, it will disrupt brain development, and brain cells will die. You can go into a coma because of this. The circulatory system, since that's the blood stuff, since that puts the blood on a different bloodstream, this can also cause you to have a lowered clotting rate for your blood. So like, if you get a wound, it'll be harder for your body to clot up that wound and help it heal. So basically, those are some of the effects of alcohol and some of the effects of cirrhosis. So that will be my presentation. You can call your local hotline if you're having trouble and need help. So yeah, that's my presentation. That's basically what you should do and what alcohol can do to your body. So just say no to alcohol. If you're having trouble, take this strawberry Fanta drink and just drink it all.